What's up, beautiful people? How you doing today? Actually, you can't answer that. Anyway, I'm doing great myself. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play a song by ear. What we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you the individual steps. The first step is that you find out what key you're in. The next step is to figure out the bass line, just the main notes of the bass line. And then the third step is to figure out the chords that go along with that bass line. And they may or may not be inside of your normal key. But you're going to start with the normal keys that the normal chords that go along with those bass lines. So let's get started. We're going to be doing the song called Viva la Vida, Viva la Vida by the group called Coldplay. And you know, I'm a Coldplay fan. I'm a Katy Perry fan. I'm a Bruno Mars fan. You know, so you're going to get some of those songs. We're going to be working on some of those songs in the future. So let's take a listen. So the first thing is to figure out what key you're in. So the first method, just start playing a major scale along with the music until you find one that fits. We're going to start on C. That's wrong. Let's start on C sharp. Nope. 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 Yeah. So A flat is our key. So, and the reason why you do that is because it greatly narrows down all of the notes that you're going to be fishing for the bass line. It narrows it down from 12 to 7 notes, basically. So you saved a lot of work just by knowing what key you're in. Next thing is we listen to the bass line. I don't know if you can hear that, but listen to the very lowest part. And I'm humming it in my own octave. So if you can hear that. So. So let's take a listen. It's down here. We'll do it in the bass octave. Okay. So we just figured out this for our bass. Okay, and if it takes you a little while to figure out that bass, don't even worry about it. Just take the time to figure out that bass. So we got D flat, E flat, A flat, and F. Those are our 4 bass notes. Now we know that we're in the key of A flat. So remember, just a quick review, the chords 1 through 7 in the key of A flat are A flat major, B flat minor, for chord number 2. Chord number 3 is C minor. Chord number 4 is D flat major. Chord number 5 is E flat major. Chord number 6 is F minor. Chord number 7 is G diminished. Back to that A flat. So here it is again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? So now what we have is we have bass note 4, 5, 1, then 6. Okay? Now we're going to put the regular chords with that bass note and see, you know, what fits and what doesn't fit. So here's chord number 4. Here's bass note number 4. So here's chord number 4. Bass note number 5. Chord number 5. Bass note number 1. Chord number 1. Bass note number 6. Chord number 6. So we have 4, 5, 1, 6. Now let's check that with the music, see if that fits. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds like it fits. Yeah, there's some extra notes in there, but guess what? That's basically what they're playing. You have okay, so that's what they're doing. 5, 1, 6. So 4, 5, 1, 6. And now you notice that they have some extra notes in there, and I don't want you to worry about that. Where is it at? You have this going on. And you have the strings doing some other interesting stuff. But when we're trying to figure out the chords for a song, we don't worry about all of that. I just want you to get down to the skeleton, the nitty-gritty of the song. And the faster you can figure this out, the faster you'll be able to play by ear. Okay? So and let's see if that pattern holds true throughout the song, the entire song, or let's see what other parts there are. The streets I used to own. That pattern's holding true. So far we know that the verse and the chorus and the intro are all the same so far. Beautiful violin. All right, now, if you notice, they alternated that bass a little bit. Take a listen. Okay, is a bass note there. I don't know if you can hear it. So what they did is instead of doing that normal 4, 5, they did an alternation right there, just in that one spot of 3 in the bass. And let's try the regular chord 3 to go along with that. And then they did 6. So it's 4, 5, 3, and 6. And let's see if that chord, see if that 3 chord works for this spot. Works. Just that simple right there. You just put the chord, the natural chord that goes along with the bass. Now, like I said, this won't work for all music, but it'll work for a lot of pop music. And this is where you should start when it comes to playing by ear. Okay? Again, our steps are figure out your key, figure out what key you're in by playing major scales until you find one that fits. Then figure out the bass notes. And then play the normal chords that go along with those bass notes as a starting point. Okay, those are your 3 steps so far. Let's keep on listening to the music. Back to that 4, 5, 1, and 6. That went back to the regular pattern. Doing some really cool stuff there, but you ignore that. You just stick with the normal pattern. Here's another verse, and we stick with our normal pattern. That's fitting. Ignore that. Sounds like they did that alternate part again. So every now and then they'll throw in that alternate instead of 1, they'll throw in that 3. So just be conscious of that. You notice I'm ignoring the melody too. There's that 3 again. Now take a listen here, because it changes. All right. Now if you notice that here's the bass part, take a listen. I'm humming it in my own octave. So those are notes you need to find. So. So what they have, they played 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. Then that 5. Dun, 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 oh, oh, oh. Right? So let's try the normal chords that go along with what we just did. So chord number 4, chord number 6, chord number 4, 6, 4, 6, 5. Now let's try with the music, see if that fits. Yep, works perfectly. Just those simple, the simple normal chords that go along with the that bass part. I mean, just straightforward stuff. One of the reasons why I just love a lot of rock and pop music. So let's listen to the next part. 5, 1, 6. Okay, so we went to our normal pattern. 4, 5, 1, 6. Yeah, I went to the 1 there instead of the 6. Now, I did this interesting part here. So they do like a variation of what we've been playing for that verse and chorus throughout the song. And the variation is really simple. Instead of just instead of singing regular 4, 5, 1, and 6, what they do is they do 4 major 7. I'm just going to give this to you. Just call this a freebie. They do 4 major 7, then they do 5 dominant 7. Here's 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 1 major 7, 6 minor 7. So that's what the vocalists are doing. Take a listen, see if you can hear that. So that's what the vocalists are doing. Again, that's in terms of chord calls, that is D flat major 7, E flat dominant 7, A flat major 7, F minor 7. 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 1 major 7, 6 minor 7. Okay? So you have the song that's totally the song, and we just figured that song out by ear. And again, what were the steps? The steps were simple. Start playing the song. You can, if you have a cell phone, just or a MP3 player with headphones, just leave one earphone in, the other earphone out while you have your piano or your keyboard, so that you can listen to the bass part while you're so you can play along with the music. And first thing is to figure out what key you're in by playing all the major scales until one fits, etc. And then once you find your key, the next thing to do is to figure out the bass notes within that within the song. You can hum it in your own octave, or just play along with it and be like, okay, that kind of fits. Just take the time to do that. Then play the regular old chords that go right along with those bass notes. Because remember, just play the regular numbers. If you're playing chord number 4, if you're playing bass note 4, play chord number 4. If you're playing bass note 1, play chord number 1, etc. And use that as a starting point. Now we will get to music that is a little bit more complicated, but that starting point is going to get you, is going to really pay off for you as far as mileage is concerned on figuring out music, especially when it comes to pop music. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you next time, everybody.